Hi guys, Daz here with another episode of my top 10 selling comic books of the week, and this time I'm going to be discussing the hottest selling books on eBay for the 17th of January 2019. Coverprice.com launched recently and has quickly become a go-to spot for watching eBay trends on comics, and they scour thousands of eBay sales to culminate data to spotlight the hottest selling comics. Here is this week's top 10 comics. So last week was a pretty good week for me. I had 8. I know a couple of people out there had 10. Let's see how many I've got this week. Can you beat me? Let's find out. Starting in at number 10. Do I have number 10? I do have number 10. It's still there, guys. This is The Savage She-Hulk, issue 1. This is obviously the first appearance and origin of She-Hulk, Jennifer Walters. It also has the first appearance of Nicholas Trask. It is the origin of Hulk, retold, of course, Robert Bruce Banner. It is a cover homage to the first Incredible Hulk issue from May 1962. Now, Kevin Feige, head of Marvel at Disney, has said going forward in the MCU, women will have a 50-50 split with men. Yeah, there are going to be 50-50% split of male and female superheroes. And what bigger female hero than the Savage She-Hulk? Yeah. Now, the 7-day trend on this book, plus 82%. 30 copies of this book have sold this week. Now, the average raw sale is an impressive $46.50. I paid £20 for mine in November of 2017. The average graded 9.8 now in this book is $317. Now, mine's probably between a 7 and an 8. I was happy for 20 at the time. A good book going forward. I think it's just a matter of time before She-Hulk, and another one I think will appear soon in the MCU is Spider-Woman. So be on the lookout also for Marvel Spotlight issue 32. Number 9 on our list. Do I have it? Yeah, I do. He's still there as well. This is Incredible Hulk issue 377. Now the reason this is getting some heat is because this is supposedly the first appearance of Professor Hulk. Yeah, a brainy Hulk. And he is supposedly going to be getting a brainy Hulk in Avengers Endgame. Whether that happens, we don't know. But the 7-day trend for this book is plus 100%. 27 copies of this book have sold this week. The average raw sale is creeping up. It's $15.70. I paid £3 for mine in March of last year, just after my birthday. The average graded 9.6 is out there at the moment, $67.81. But I'm not sure, because I think the first Brainy Hulk first appeared in, I think, something like Incredible Hulk issue 4 from 1962. So it remains to be seen whether we get Professor Hulk. It is rumoured at this point in time. Number 8 on our list. Do I have it? I do. I'm 3 for 3. This is Spawn. He's still there. Issue 1. Of course, it's a classic modern book. And there is a movie coming. A reboot Spawn movie starring Jamie Foxx is on his way. And Jeremy Renner's in it too, I believe. Of course, we got some stunning Todd McFarlane cover and art. This was the second title published by Image Comics at the time. I don't believe this is the first appearance of Spawn. I think that is Malibu Sun, if I'm not mistaken. The 7-day trend on this book, plus 101%. 28 copies have sold this week. The average raw sale is nice for a mass-produced book, because there are literally hundreds of thousands of this. $35.50 now, which is quite respectable. I paid just £1.31 off the Legend. That is Carboot Tony for my copy, and it is minty too. The average graded 9.8. $113. So still quite achievable for a nice 9.8 of a classic modern book. Number 7 on our list. Do I have it? No, I don't. I need to get this at some point, because it is the variant to that legendary book, Batman Damned. Yeah, it's still there on our list, guys. It is the Jim Lee variant to Batman Damned. Of course, it's the first Batawang. Yeah, the first nude Batman. Now, the 7-day trend for that Jim Lee variant, plus 94%. 28 copies have still being sold this week. The average raw sale now, $66.33. So it's pretty much on a par with the regular cover now. The average graded 9.8, $164. It's creeping back up slowly, I think. Those books show no signs of slowing down. Up next is an unusual one. I looked for this, I couldn't find it. So yeah, I don't have this book. This is number 6. This is the Green Arrow 48 Neil Adams sketch variant. It is a wraparound cover, I believe, guys. Hard to really show off. The 7-day trend for that Green Arrow sketch variant, plus 224%. 13 copies have sold this week, so not a great deal. The average raw sale, $6.25. Now, as you all know, I'm a massive Green Arrow fan. It was the Arrow TV show that got me into this fantastic hobby. I have a long box, more than a long box of Green Arrow comics. So many. There aren't any graded copies out there, but that is a book I would like to add to my collection at some point. Next, on number 5 on our list, is another book I don't have. This is Captain Marvel, issue 1, the Adam Hughes variant. Not a bad cover. Adam Hughes is a bit hit or miss with me. He did an Emma Frost recently that was just like a drag queen. Ugh. The 7-day trend, plus 69% on that book. 42 copies have sold this week. This is a hot seller. The average raw sale now for that book, $25.26. An average graded 9.8 for that Adam Hughes one, $80. Not a bad book. Up next, this book blows my mind. I don't think I'll ever own it, I've got to be honest, because the raw prices are crazy. So it's another book I don't own. It is Edge of Spider-Verse, issue number 2. Of course, the first appearance of Spider-Gwen. Yeah, big player in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, the animated feature film. And she's going to be romantically linked with Miles Morales in the sequel. So she's definitely back for more. I think there is also going to be a female spin-off of those into the Spider-Verse movie. So we're getting a female team. Of course, she will be a player in that, I would guess. The 7-day trend on that book, plus 108%. 30 copies have sold this week. Now, this is what blows my mind. The average raw sale now for that book, that is quite a modern book, $243. What? The average graded 9.8, you would think would be, in that regard, would be close to $1,000. But it's $409. So if you've got the dollar, get a graded book. What's the difference? 160 something? Not a great deal. Not a great deal difference. Now, like I say, first Spider-Gwen. I'd love to add that to my collection. Up next, number 3 on our list. Do I have it? Yeah, I do. And it's more Into the Spider-Verse news. Yeah, this book is still there. Now, this is the first issue of the solo series for Spider-Man 2099. So this isn't Miguel O'Hara Spider-Man 2099's first appearance. That is in Amazing Spider-Man 365. This is his first solo title. Okay, guys? Now, of course, if you've seen the Into the Spider-Verse film, you'll know all about it. But there is a spoiler coming, because this was one of my hot comic book alerts, because Miguel O'Hara makes a post-credit scene in Into the Spider-Verse. It's a very cool little cameo, a retro cameo, and he is going to be in the sequel by all accounts. He was voiced by Oscar Isaacs from Star Wars. The 7-day trend on this book, plus 332%. 14 copies have sold this week. The average raw sale, though, is just $4.63. I paid £2.75 in the middle of 2017 for my copy. Mine's high grade, probably about a 9.4. The average 9.8 now, CG Seed, is $69.57. So still very achievable. Wasn't a bad read, quite enjoyed it. Number 2 on our list is a book that has been there from day one. You probably know it already, but me just saying that, I'm glad I own it. It is Batman Damned. It is the regular cover. It is the premiere issue in the DC Black Label launch, which gives established creators creative freedom to explore characters and stories outside of continuity. This was sold out, obviously, due to the media uproar over a nudity panel where you see Batman's private parts. This is the uncensored edition. Again, this book shows no signs of slowing down. The 7-day trend on this book, plus 96%. 51 copies have sold of this week. It's just an insane book. In my 3 years of collecting, I have never seen a book do what this book has done. Holding its price and creeping up, if anything. The average raw sale now is $67.50. I paid $45 for mine in November of just gone of 2018. I didn't want to pay over $50. I think there were about 116,000 print run on this, so there are quite a few out there. But it was one of those books that just bugged the hell out of me. Had it in the hands, it was too big, it was too pricey at £7, so I put it back on the shelf. But you know, it is what it is. It is in number 1 or number 2 on our chart most weeks in the top 10. Great book to have. Glad to own it. Now, of course, we had issue 2 recently, but that print run is starting to skyrocket. You're never going to get another Batman Damned issue 1. Get on it while you can, guys, is all I can say. Number 1 on our list is a book that I really want. So I'm glad I do have it. It's there, guys. This is our number 1 of the week. It is the Julian Totino Tedesco variant cover for Harlequin, issue 57. I picked up 2 of these, one for myself, one for Comic Vantage. I had 5 in my hands, but I put 3 of them back. Big mistake. But I'm not greedy. Now, the reason this is hot, there's 3 things going for this book. 1, obviously, it's a stunning cover. Is it the next Batgirl 23? Not for me, but it is a very nice cover. The other thing it's got going for it is it's got a first appearance, and this is a character that could take off. It's the first appearance of Miranda, an alien from Tamaran, the same planet as Starfire. Now, as you know, there's a Titans TV show out there, and of course Starfire's in it. Who knows? Miranda could appear on it. You don't know. But it could be a nice character moving forward. And the third thing it's got going for it, it's an error book. Yeah. Inside here it says the cover is done by Frank Cho. Clearly not the case. The 7-day trend on this book, plus 404%. The book's flying, guys. 297 copies of this book have sold this week. Now, I paid £3.20 for mine, cover price. But the average raw sale, you want this book now, $26.58. The average graded 9.0. I mean, honestly, this is a 9.8 in my opinion. The average 9.0 is $105. So what a 9.8 will bring down the line, who knows? But a great cover of a great book. That's our top 10 this week. I had 6. You're going to beat 6, aren't you? Who knows? If you like what you see, please subscribe, like, share, all that jazz. I love bringing these videos to you. I'm very busy today. I reckon I might get a 4th video out soon. Bye for now.